YouTube? Eric DIY here with another great review. We're going to review the Vamvo L4200 home theater projector. First, we have some specifications for you. It is the L4200. It has a resolution of 1280 by 720, maximum compatible resolution of 1920 by 1080. It's LED. Has a multi-chip coated lens. It's manual with the keystone in the focus. It has a projection distance of 1.5 to 4.5 meters. Screen size can go from 44 inches all the way up to 200 inches. The optimum projection size is 60 inches. Has a minimum imaging distance of 1.8 meters. The aspect ratio is 16 by 9. Keystone has manual correction of plus or minus 15 degrees. It's 72 watts when it runs. It can take HDMI, USB, so you can put your USB drives in here and run that thing. VGA or audio-visual cable. Has output to headphones. It has an internal speaker of 3 watts. It weighs 1.25 kilograms. Formats for playing through the actual projector itself. It supports audio of MP3, WMA, OGG, AAC, FLAC, APE, and WAVE. Photo support. It does JPEG, bitmap, and PNG. Video support. It does 3GP, AVI, MKV, FLV, movie files, MP4, MPEGs, VOB, MPG, RMVB, and RM, and it can also support just reading regular text. So overall, these aren't bad specs for a mid-size projector. The projector comes with a nice dust cover. Here's the lens right there, which looks really good. It also has, I think this is an infrared port for the remote control that comes with it. These are your focus and your keystone adjustments. We'll show you those later. It also has all the buttons you need to run it without a remote right here. Power on, back. I believe this is source. Okay, let's go through menus, and this is the menu button. If we come to the back of the unit, the speaker's built in there, and it has the power cable. Coming out of here, you have your VGA hookup, audio visual hookup, headphone out, 2 USB ports to plug in USB devices, and this is the HDMI port, which I have already used, and another IR port for the remote control. Going to the side, seems like there's more ventilation. I haven't had any problems with it so far, but we're gonna run this tonight and show you more about it. I'm gonna review it inside on our 80-inch Vamvo screen, which we've been using all summer long in this deck. L4200 also comes with this awesome carrying case, where it includes an AV cable right there. This came out of the projector. This is to adjust if you have on a table. Has an HDMI cable that comes with it. I already had one, but it's there. And the case itself is really nice. Has a nice little pocket there for any extra cables or anything. And it is padded. Got the Vamvo all set up tonight on the porch. And the L4200 is doing great. I have it streaming cable from the internet. Porch light right there. And you can still see the screen. I'm gonna turn off the lights. I'm gonna watch some programming on here. This is the remote that comes with the L4200. It's very simple. It has power on, power off button, has a mute button. If you're playing from a USB drive or anything like that, you can pause and play, fast forward, rewind. Has directional buttons right here with an OK button. It also has volume switch. I have it muted right now, but you can actually turn it on and off. You can go higher and lower. Mind you, this is with the L4200 built-in speaker. So we're gonna go to 100.
I've had sweaty hands in 2 years since I started using carpet.
Avoid expensive
That's the loudest it goes, which actually is loud enough. Zach and I watched a movie out on the lawn with the 120-inch Vamvo screen, the indoor-outdoor screen, and we enjoyed it very much with just the L4200 speakers. So that'd be full volume. Getting back to that, we're going to use this remote now. They have a menu button, a back button, and a source button. If you push the source button, you just keep pushing it until you have what you want. Again, you have USB, multimedia, HDMI, which is what we're using out of my old laptop, AV cable, which comes with it, and VGA, which you would have to provide an old monitor cable. But it does work. I'm going to keep it on HDMI. And now I'm going to show you the options. Mind you, my laptop is outputting at 1920 by 1080p resolution, so it's the best resolution it's going to support. We go to our menu options by clicking the menu button. Picture, you have picture mode standard and soft. It just changes the colors, the contrast, the brightness, the color, and the sharpness. Standard's where I leave it. I don't really have a big problem with the standard. Color temperature medium, cool, user, it's whatever you want, warm. So we're gonna keep it at medium. I'm gonna keep it right there because it seems to look good to me at least. Aspect ratio is auto. You can go 4:3, 16:9. You could zoom. There's another different zoom, and there's just scanning. So, but we're gonna leave it on auto, even though most of my content is gonna be 16:9. And they also have noise reduction for the speakers. They work great the way they are. I will make one suggestion when we get to the audio menu. You can also project, if you want to put this behind a screen, you can project it from behind. You can go, this would be from behind. So if I was projecting outside the porch, that's how I'd put it. You could also have it upside down. So that'd be inverted from the front. So if I had this projector upside down, it would work that way. And also inverted from the back. So they give you all the options to put this whatever you want. And then finally, image scaling. This is used so that if you have the projector set a certain distance away and you still need it just to be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, you can mess with the scaling. So we did use that feature outdoors with the 120-inch screen from Vamvo. I'll show some video of that after. Sound, you have balance, you can go left and right. You also have auto volume, but the thing that I like is the surround sound. When I turn it off, the built-in speakers don't seem to be as powerful, but when I leave it on SRS True Surround, which is virtual surround, it sounds a lot better to me. So that's why I leave that on that. Time, you can set the clock in the projector. You can have it off time, and on time, a sleep timer, and we have it to never auto sleep, but you can set to auto sleep if you want to. And then you have software updates through USB. On-screen display language, different languages. You can restore your factory defaults. The color range is there. And the on-screen duration is off, but you can limit it to how many seconds you want it to be on. So those are all your menu options for the L4200. The other convenient thing about the L4200 is it just has a standard tripod mounting hole on the bottom. It's already built in. So honestly, I've kept it on this old tripod that I hardly use anymore. And I got to take this out to the yard. Again, with the 120-inch Vamvo screen and do all that, and I can adjust it in many different ways. It's very lightweight for what it is, and it's very portable. This has manual focus and keystone right here. So the front one is focus. We're gonna go out of focus, and then we're gonna go in focus. It works great, and it's nice to see it manual because it's just that easy to get it in focus. And then finally, you have keystone. You see how it's 15 degrees. So you just put it to where this picture is straight for you, which is about there for me, and it's all manual. We got Step Brothers on, streaming it on MTV on cable. That's with light on, and you can still see the picture, so you know the lumens is high. And that's what the picture looks like. That is an 80-inch screen. Now I'm gonna turn the sound back on, and you can hear the speakers of the Vamvo L4200.
There's a long gap in your job history that said,
and that is at full volume.
2 years you went Kerouac.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I really need a job, and I will take any position. Bear traps. Those are my two bugaboos.
All right. Got it. There's a catering business that there's a temp job that's open for you, and you get to play with fire.
So that was a demonstration of the video versus audio. The video is crisp, clean, and clear. This is definitely an excellent projector. I like pulling it out because it's not a full-blown multiple projector, but it is multiple on a tripod. And at the same time, it's not a small portable one. It actually provides better resolution than the small portable one. So it's kind of like right in the middle, which is what I like to just pull out on this port chair. So we're gonna show you the clip now of the 120-inch indoor-outdoor Vamvo screen. Again, all this stuff, I'm gonna leave links in the description below, but we're gonna show you just watching a movie on the lawn with it.
Lord Vader, can you hear me? Yes. Where is Padme? Is she safe?
You did it all for her, right?
Is she all right? It seems in your anger, you killed her.
He just lied, right?
I couldn't. She was alive. I felt it.
Pretty angry. Pro and con time with the L4200. A lot more pros, not many cons, if any at all. Pros, has all the inputs you could possibly need. To USB, an AV, it has a headphone out, it has VGA, It's very easy to plug in. It has the HDMI, which I'm going to use for my laptop here, so that works great. I also like that the focus and the keystone is so easy to use, and I do recommend using the remote though to get the menu and all the options on there, because I think it's just a little easier than the controls on the projector themselves. So cons would actually have to be the controls on top. Honestly, I'm just not a big fan of trying to use buttons to try to get through all the menus. I like having the remote with the directional pad on it. And also the sound. The sound is really good for what it is though, as you saw in the video when we were on the lawn watching Star Wars. Didn't want to lug out speakers to outdoors, and I used the projector itself and it worked great. It's just that you're not going to get the surround sound experience. You're going to have to make this go HDMI through a surround sound system into the projector. So I mean, you could do that, but I think that the way this is designed is really highly portable and easy to use, and so I give it 5 stars, 2 thumbs up. I think it's a great projector. I think that it doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, and you know what you're buying when you're going for something and on the smaller range rather than a fully mountable, permanent mountable projector. But definitely good for my needs. The maneuverability is important. If you'd like to purchase your Vamvo L4200 projector, please look for a link in the description below. We'll see you at Amazon where you can purchase your very own. Every purchase will help support the Eric DIY channel. We appreciate all your support. If you like this video review and you want more like it, please give us a thumbs up and push that subscribe button below. While you're down there, also push on the bell notification icon so that way you'll be notified of future Eric DIY video releases. We appreciate everything you do for us. Thank you and have a great night. As always, if you like this video, found it useful, please subscribe. And if you have a product that you would like reviewed, please contact Eric by emailing him at eric5150diy@gmail.com. Have a great day.